So the question was, why should I buy a house if my mortgage payment is going to be more on a monthly basis than I'm paying in rent right now, right? I can't afford that. What are some options for me? So, unfortunately, our generation, and again, I just turned 30 this year, so a lot of what the younger generation fails to realize is that you thinking short term right now and that I can't afford that on a monthly basis is actually setting you up for failure, and not, you're going to miss your opportunity to build wealth through real estate by having a real estate portfolio, and what that means for you in 5 years and in 25 years. So let's break it down. I mean, if you're paying $1,200 a month in rent right now, it's easy, right? We know what happens with that money. You're going to write that check, you're going to send it to your landlord, he's going to take that check, and he's going to write a check to his mortgage provider to pay down his mortgage. So in 5 years, you're going to have paid almost $80,000 to the landlord to pay down his mortgage. So guess what he gets to do in 5 years? He gets to refi his house. He gets to take that $80,000 of your money. He's going to go on vacation, and also he's going to buy a brand new car for his wife. So now, if on the flip side, if you go out and you buy a home right now and your mortgage is $2,000, right? What most Americans fail to realize is how that payment is broken down, right? So you PITI, P-I-T-I, your principal, your interest, taxes, and insurance, okay? What we want to focus on is the tax break and the principal interest that's being paid down. So right now, interest rates are low. It's a perfect time to get in. So if you're paying $2,000 a month on a mortgage payment, right? About $200 of that is going to be actually a tax break for you. So what the government says is, when you own a home, we're going to give you a tax break for home ownership. So you're actually going to get that money back on your tax return. So again, I know it's $200 more expensive per month. However, you're going to get that money back. Now, the second thing we want to look at, right, is the principal. The whole goal here is to pay off your loan so that you own the property outright. So on a $2,000 a month mortgage payment, about $400 to $500 of that is going to be paying down the principal balance on your mortgage. So what does this mean, right? Think of it as a forced savings plan, right? It's because you're taking that $400 to $500 and you have to pay the mortgage, right? That's going down, that's going down. So in 5 years' time, where again, if you're renting and you've paid $80,000 to the landlord, on the flip side, if you're a homeowner with a tax benefit and paying down the principal, in 5 years' time, you're actually going to have increased your net worth by $30,000. So you want to lose the $80,000 in 5 years, or do you want to increase your net worth by $30,000? I mean, weigh it out, right? So don't think short term with it. I mean, cut your budget, right? Quit eating out so much. Quit buying the Starbucks coffee every single day. Cut out the energy drinks. I mean, there's so many ways that you are throwing away your money on fads or what have you. It's cool. But hey, if you just focus on your future, I can set you up to retire with millions of dollars, multi-millions, if you build your real estate portfolio. So, we always like to say is like, right now, if you're looking at a $300,000 home, I find it funny is because my grandparents, for instance, right? I remember my grandparents in like the 50s bought a home for $8,000. And I'm like, that's crazy. How did that happen? Oh my gosh, now they're selling it for $300,000. They made so much money. Look, it's the same deal. On a historical average, homes tend to appreciate 5%. So if you're getting into a starter home right now, in 25 years, your net worth is actually going to breach that $1 million mark. So what's that going to do for you? You're going to be able to afford the things you want to do. Quit your job and be completely self-efficient on rental properties that you have. Anything medical expenses, you can send your kids to college and pay for tuition completely. I mean, it's the number one way to build wealth in America is through home ownership. So let's not get caught up on the flashy numbers like the rates, the commission, all this stuff. The prices are too high. No, if you're trying to time the market, in most cases that's a losing game. Okay, people who get into the market when they're ready, and again, historical average of 5%, you're going to be set up through your future and through your real estate investments.